Well, here we are today. Today we're going to do an oil pan gasket on the 2000 Ford F-150 XL. About a month ago, I developed or noticed an oil spot on the shop floor, and that was one of the things I did not want, was oil spots and anything like that on the concrete. So got under there a couple of weeks ago and did some diagnosis. Hopefully it wasn't something other, major engine or anything like that. And just by getting into there and looking, it looked like it was just going to be an oil pan gasket. So let me crawl under here. I've already got it up on the jack stands. So you can see my oil spot there. But what I looked for, it's pretty much coming off of this corner, coming down. But what I noticed is, I was also hoping it wasn't a rear main seal, but you look all around this pan gasket, you can see it's wet all the way around without oil coming from above. And that's pretty much all the way around. And pretty much the oil is just coming to the back, kind of saturating this area, coming back on this tie rod bar, dripping from here and also dripping from this corner here. So today we're going to tackle this. I've already got the oil pan gasket. Got a little bit RTV to hit the corners. Got my air tools, so I think this is going to be a really quick job. I don't think this is going to take very long, especially because I don't have four-wheel drive. I probably will still go ahead and knock down that support bar going across, the bottom there, just to make life of trying to take the pan out easier. With the air tools, everything, that should go really, really quick. So I'm going to put this here in slow motion, or what do you call it, time lapse, and get this thing recorded. Hopefully we'll get this job done here in, I'm hoping, less than an hour. So we'll see how it goes. Well, the battery ran out on the GoPro for the time lapse, so I'll give you what I have on that. I was just too far into the job to go stop, change the battery and everything, so I apologize for that. Really wanted to try to get it all on the video, but ran into a few problems along the way with getting the pan down. So I ended up having to let the tie rod braces loose, just get a little bit more wiggle room in there. And then the pan went on easier than it came off. So it went up really easy. And then I don't know if the time-lapse camera caught it, but when I started removing the bolts on the oil pan, I started with the front four first because those were going to be the hardest. I'd rather do the hardest bolts first and then do all the rest, the easy ones first. Struggle with the hardest, especially with all the dirt and everything in there. I didn't want to get get those bolts to be the last ones, and then I'm shaking stuff around and getting dirt in the pan, because you got to remember, I don't think I said this, but I was saving the oil to put back in, because in about another 1,000 miles or so I'm taking it in for an oil change. So I was trying to keep my environment very, very clean, the oil pan clean, the oil clean, everything very clean, so we can go back clean. That way I don't lose the oil. So it's back together. Just finished cleaning up the garage. You can see my oil spot, which is the reason why I was going after the whole thing. And now I'm running the truck so that I can make sure there's not going to be any oil leaks. So I'm pretty confident there's not going to be any oil leaks, but I've been letting it run out here for about 15-20 minutes while I've been cleaning the garage out. And so I'll probably take it for a test drive and then take a quick peek underneath, park it overnight in a little bit different spot, just make sure I don't get any oil spots. So overall, let's see here. It took me a little longer than I wanted. I would say probably about 3 hours, all said and done. Would have liked to have done it a little quicker, but like I said, a couple things went a little awry that I had to take care of. So there it is, the oil pan gasket on the F-150. We'll see what we got on the time lapse when I can go inside the house and get it uploaded. All right, thank you everyone. See you next video.